Once upon a time, in a quiet countryside village, there lived an old watchman named Samuel. Samuel had a simple job. Every night, when the sun disappeared and darkness covered the village, he would walk through the long, dusty streets carrying a lantern to keep the paths safe and visible. The lantern hung from a wooden pole in his hand and gently swayed as he walked. But there was something unusual about Samuel's lantern. One side of the lantern had bright, clear glass that shone strongly and lit up the road perfectly. The other side of the lantern had old, foggy glass that dimmed the light and made it much weaker. The bright glass was proud of itself. Every night, as they traveled through the village roads, it would boast loudly. "Look how brightly I shine," it said. "Without me, the road would be dark. I guide the watchman perfectly." Then it would look toward the foggy glass and say mockingly, "But you are useless. Your light is weak and dull. You barely help anyone see the path." The foggy glass stayed silent. Night after night, the same thing happened. The bright glass bragged. The foggy glass endured the insults quietly. Slowly, the foggy glass began to believe those words. "Maybe I really am useless," it thought sadly. "Maybe I make this lantern worse." One cold winter night, as Samuel walked through the village fields, the foggy glass finally spoke. "Master," it said softly, "I am sorry." Samuel stopped walking. He looked gently at the lantern and asked, "Why are you apologizing, my friend?" The foggy glass replied with sadness, "My light is weak. I cannot shine like the other side. I feel ashamed that I make your lantern imperfect." Samuel smiled kindly. "My dear friend," he said softly, "tomorrow night I want you to watch carefully. Look around the path while we walk." The foggy glass did not understand, but it trusted Samuel's words. The next night, Samuel lit the lantern again and began his walk. The village streets were quiet. The moon hung peacefully in the sky. A cool breeze moved through the tall grass. As they walked along the path beside the village fields, Samuel spoke gently. "Look closely at the side of the road." The foggy glass looked down, and suddenly it gasped. Along its side of the road, small glowing fireflies danced in the grass. Soft yellow flowers gently opened under the dim light. The scene looked magical. The bright glass looked at its own side of the road. There was nothing there except plain dirt. When Samuel returned home, he placed the lantern on the wooden table. The foggy glass asked quietly, "Master, why do the fireflies and flowers only appear on my side?" Samuel chuckled warmly. "Because your light is softer." The lantern stayed silent, listening carefully. Samuel continued, "Months ago I noticed that the strong light scared away the fireflies. They avoided that side of the road. But your gentle, dim light does not frighten them. It invites them. Your light also allows the night flowers to bloom peacefully." The foggy glass trembled with emotion. "So, I am not useless?" it asked. Samuel shook his head. "No, my friend. You create beauty that bright light cannot." Then the bright glass spoke for the first time without pride. Its voice was quiet and ashamed. "I was wrong," it said. "I thought being the brightest meant being the best. But now I see. The world needs different kinds of light." The foggy glass replied kindly, "We both help in different ways." Samuel nodded. "That is the truth of life," he said. "Some people shine brightly and lead the way. Others shine softly and create peace and beauty. Both lights are needed. If everyone shined the same way, the world would lose half its beauty." From that night forward, the lantern walked through the village with pride in both its lights. One side guided the road clearly. The other side welcomed fireflies and flowers. And together, they made the night more beautiful than either could alone. If this story touched your heart, please like this video and share it with someone who might need this message today. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more powerful and inspiring stories like this one.